Hi, this is Dan. Welcome back. Today we're going to do an update on the SBA's EIDL grant program and help you apply for different free grants. So before I get started, please like, subscribe, share this with your friends and colleagues. Okay. Let's get into it. First things first with business, you guys, there's over 39 people officially that are being counted as unemployed. The rumor is that it is over 50 million people that are actually unemployed. You've got, as far as forbearance on mortgages, people that are not currently paying their mortgage, okay, not even counting rent, that this is almost at 9%, okay? So if you live in a house of a dozen streets, one person on that street is pretty much not paying their mortgage right now. EIDL update. The EIDL program is absolutely frozen right now. And we're hearing nothing but problems with people. I know so many people that applied, basically a day behind me that have heard nothing, have not gotten an answer, okay? We've compared application numbers, and there are 10,000 people behind me, and they've heard nothing. And these are successful people that own good businesses that haven't gotten turned down. They haven't heard anything, haven't gotten an email from the SBA. And this week, I got contacted by someone who did not apply during the first round. They're an agricultural business. They applied on the 6th of May and got funded 9 days later, okay? So you're still waiting for this, and these people in 9 days got a loan, okay? Now, they didn't get the grant money. Oh, don't worry, you may not get the grant now because you got the loan, but they got funded in 9 days, okay? So do you smell the unfairness? How does that just waft of not being right? Okay, so again, agricultural businesses are getting funded and you are not right now. Another business problem that somebody brought up to me was a friend of mine was going to hopefully get her hair done, and the hair salon could not open, okay? And she was all disappointed because they had scheduled this a few weeks in advance for Thursday, thinking that it was going to open on last Thursday, and it didn't. And she's like, I don't know what I'm going to do now. And I, gave her a real simple solution. Go to the hairdresser, tell her you want to give her a deposit and prepay for the first Thursday that she's open. And now the hairdresser loved it because the hairdresser now booked out 2 weeks in advance, took deposits from all these women for $50 a piece, and basically has 2 weeks scheduled out when she can come back to work. And that goes to other businesses. Now, I don't care what you sell, okay? You've got to look at if you can sell your services now or when the economy opens, will you be able to do that? Will you be able to sell product and have customers right away? I don't care if you're the termite guy. Termite, problems, cleaning bugs up, they come out $159. They'll come out and they'll spray your house and do that stuff. Well, you can hire these guys and pay them 4 times a year or 1 time a month for $89. You should do things like that. Another good example is tattoo guys. And I'm not a tattoo guy at all, but I think that there's personally 2 different types of tattoo artists. I think that there's the guy that knocks stuff out real quick and does snakes and symbols and letters and things like that. And then you have the true artists that do images and pictures, and this takes months, and these people have to go back time and again. And that reminds me, my daughter gave me tickets last October to see The Irishman, the movie, the premiere. I got to go to it, and I got to see, I was in the front row and got to see Robert De Niro and Al Pacino and Harvey Keitel. But this woman behind me had this amazing tattoo and had different celebrities on her arms, on both arms. And one of them was Harvey Keitel. And it was just beautiful. But this thing must have cost thousands of dollars to do that. Now, if you're of that caliber, why can't you go to your clients and say, hey, listen, I'm going to book time now, for when we open and pay for this. So, it's a cool video. We got to see Harvey Keitel and Al Pacino walked up, and I'll show you the video sometime. Now, again, this goes to the connective marketing thing. It doesn't matter what business you're in. This works. You've got to think differently. Think of the first reason why you started your business, okay? Mine was probably the same as yours. I wanted to meet women, but no, I'm kidding. The whole thing was money and independence and to have that entrepreneurial spirit, okay? So use that right now to think of different ways to sell. If you are in the travel business, if you own a cruise ship or a plane, I think you're doomed right now. I think you need to do something else, okay? But if you have a service company or something that's going to be there, whether it's a restaurant or service right now, work through this, okay? And you will get through this if you plan out and do a strategic plan. Now, the list grant that I told everybody to apply a couple videos ago, we got notified that I'm in the 3rd level of consideration for the list grant. Did everybody apply for that free grant? Okay, so yeah, $10,000 would be great for my company. I'd put it to good use. I'd help a lot of startups. I would do really good things, you know, in the community and with the world if I got that grant. I hope you guys applied for it. Now, this goes back to applying for the grants. Remember the grant package. Put together your company information, have it all detailed out so it's readily available so you can apply for these grants. Do not pay for a grant, okay? There's programs out there, you can buy this, you can buy that. I think they're an absolute waste of money, okay? Do not do that. Remember, business name, tax ID number, all the officers, contact information, all the addresses, phone numbers, normal contact stuff that's readily available. And you can say, that's off the top of my head. Have it in a file so you can cut and paste it. The description of the business. Remember, you have 2 descriptions. You've got the grandma description, which is 3 sentences, 3 simple sentences that you can tell people what your company does. Very simple, okay? I don't care if it's a biotech company. I don't care if you're the tattoo guy. I don't care if you're the termite guy. You're the ready-mix concrete company. You have that 3-word description that can describe the company, okay? Now, let's talk about searching for these grants, okay? Because I'm going to go through a bunch of them right now. But again, go to your computer, Google, Bing, and Yahoo. Search them separately. Search grants near me, okay? Grants near me, okay? Do that. Now, do this on Google, do this on Bing, do this on Yahoo, okay? Now, here's the crazy thing. When I pull up my iPad, I get different results than I do on my computer, okay? Search for the general description of website searches. Look at those and also search for news, okay? Because the news is going to give you breaking stories on different cities, different counties, different communities, okay? Search for minority grants, okay? Search for religious grants. Search for nonprofit grants if you're a nonprofit or you're an artist. I keep getting all these artist grants sent to me. You know, jewelry artists and jewelry and painting, that they are giving grants for these people to make sure that you're continuing with your work, okay? So search for those and search locally, search for your county, and search for the state that you're in, okay? And then the industry that you're in, do those searches for it, okay? Some of the grants that are out there right now, City of Boston, $7.5 million in grants. They're making these available to businesses. 95% of them are for businesses for 15 and fewer employees. They want to do 49% of at least 49% that are women-owned businesses and 46% immigrant-owned. So I guess that you guess it 46, 49, you're going to get like 4% of the money. But anyways, search for that. Boston's a great place. Central Florida, Orange County. Now, I live in Orange County, California. When I saw this, I'm like, oh my God, there's more grants here in my own city. No, this is Orange County, Florida, okay? Orange County, Florida has 12 grants. They had, the county got $243 million in COVID shenanigans money, and they are using that for grants. Palm Beach has $60 million in grants, and they've already set aside $50 million. Now, here's the thing about this. When you search the Palm Beach grant, they're saying they were overwhelmed and they're not accepting applications. You need to contact anybody that says they're not accepting applications. Contact them again and make sure, because remember, people that don't qualify for these things are applying. People that are too big of a business. Do you guys have room for me to apply for this? If you're in Palm Beach, apply for that grant, okay? These grants can't exceed $25,000, which is huge, and they're going to give out 2,000 small business grants in Palm Beach County, okay? Macomb County and Oakland County in Michigan, they've got $10 million for Macomb County grants and $30 million for Oakland grants. Maryland, again, $175 million in grants, loans, and other relief to help small businesses, and only 5% of the money has been given out at this point. And again, they're backlogged on applying for those, but again, search for it if you're in the state of Maryland, okay? Bumble, the female dating connection app, whatever you want to call it, they're doing 5,000 grants to 180 businesses, okay? 11 countries, okay? So look at that. And again, apps that are applying for it, you know, whatever your interests are, look at that industry because there are going to be grants that are available for you. Volusia County in Florida, they're small county, they've got $3,000 grants that they're giving people, okay? There's much more. COVIDcap.com is a searchable database of over $1 trillion of funding and grants. I'll leave the link down there. You guys can search. Hopefully there's something in your expertise area that you guys can find. Mesa, Arizona has $5 million in grants. They have 300 applicants that have applied. And you can use this for utilities, rent, things like that. I'll leave the link on that too. Fundera, the ZAC grant. This is a grant where they will give you $2,500, but you have to do a video on why you started your business. You guys know why I started mine. I said it earlier. So again, that's one of those things that that takes a little longer, but you know, throw it out there, guys. This is something that apply for all these things. Don't spend any money, okay? God, don't spend any money, okay? Idea Cafe, small business grant. They offer $1,000 grants. They do this periodically, and it's set up by viewer votes on the site, okay? So tell a good story, okay? You're helping people, you need $1,000, but that's another thing that you can apply for, and I'll put the link down there. Walmart has grants, okay? The company, if you are a nonprofit or you're doing something community-based, okay? Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that, you know, you could be a sports company. You could do something training kids how to play sports and get out there and exercise. That's community-oriented. Everybody thinks, oh, it's got to be a nonprofit. No. Look, ask. The worst thing they tell you is no. No's an answer, not a reflection on you, okay? Amber grants. This is an application that you've got to get into immediately. There's $4,000 Amber grants, and it expires at the end of the month, okay? I'll leave the link to the Amber grant. And again, these are women's grants, okay? This is designed for female-owned businesses, okay? Sorry I didn't say that first on the women's grants, on the Amber grant. Cartier's Women's Institute, call for application that ends on June 4th is the application when you can start applying for that, and it ends on July 31st, and I'll leave information on that. Tory Burch Foundation, Empowering Women, another app, another application you guys can, for their fellowship. And again, the final one for this video is nav.com, NAV.com. They're offering $10,000 grants. You have to apply soon for this. It's for small businesses that are deserving. So I think we're all deserving. So apply, it's free. And again, do not pay for these things. Don't pay for books, don't pay for the connections. I just would search for this right now. In this climate, there are people that are giving this stuff away, okay? And again, guys, put your best foot forward during this time. Use this time, guys, to be creative, okay? I'm working all weekend. If you guys want to reach out, feel free to reach out. You've got the email connected. I'll be happy to answer any questions I can, and maybe even make some phone calls this weekend. So I'm on the West Coast. Don't forget that if I do reach out to you guys and you're on the East Coast, I usually run between 6 and 7 at night. So that's usually a good time for me to call everybody. Again, good luck to everybody. Thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share this with your friends and colleagues. And before I end this, I am going to leave this video with the Irishman premiere. Well, I'm going to show you one clip from that. And my beautiful, smart, talented, amazing daughter got me those tickets for the premiere, and it was absolutely amazing because I love all these actors. I love the movie, and I don't know if you guys have seen it. It's on Netflix right now. But anyways, here's the clip of the Harvey Keitel and the woman behind us that had the tattoo. So, okay, good luck to everybody. Reach out anytime. Harvey Keitel.
Harvey!
Look at her tattoo. Look at her tattoo. Oh, man.
Oh my God! Does it come off? I think that's me.
It is.
Turn around, turn around. Des, turn around.
Oh, Harvey, you're awesome.
Taking that.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, Harvey, you're awesome. You're awesome, Harvey. Just then, Al Pacino walked up.
Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Thank
no
you.
problem.
You got him to come over here at least, right?
Thank you so much.